Hello my lovings and welcome back to another 5-star on my channel where we're going to be talking about the speed build that I just built. I literally just got done building it. I waited like 10 minutes or so to record this because I was finishing my audiobook, which was amazing. Well, it was 3 stars. Okay, it was a thriller. Those are hard to get a 5-star. I have given one this year to a 5-star. And it was one of my favorite books of the year so far, which is really cool. But what can I do? I can't really do anything about it. Either way, I like listening to them. Do you guys like listening to thrillers? You guys don't care about this. We're going to talk about Moschino Stuff Pack, which my review, by the way, is going to be linked up in the cards and down below. Hopefully, I'm going to try to get all that stuff done this weekend, going through and adding end screens and all that fun stuff to my videos. I'm so sorry about that. If that's something that annoys you guys for YouTubers and just like, oh gosh, why don't they do end screens? They're there, like my outro card's there, and so I just need to go through and I need to put them on the videos. And so that's something I am already penciling into my bullet journal, to my journal to make sure I do this weekend, as it is a necessary, I think, for YouTube in particular. But either way, this build, I decided to go ahead and make a studio apartment. Now you guys are gonna be like, are you serious? You just posted one. I get that. The next 2 builds are gonna be intriguing, if that makes you feel any better. I have a mansion coming up, and then I also have a what is that called? Like a honeymoon, like saloon-y type of beach house thing. Both those builds I built a long time ago on stream, but they're going to be popping up on my channel as I like to recycle footage. There's no reason to keep the footage. Like, I just want to recycle it, and I want to give it to you guys, because they're really good builds. I'm really proud of them, and so, yeah, we're just going to give them to you. So the next 2 weeks will have builds in them. I did post a poll on Twitter, if you guys wanted a modded review or a speed build, and you guys had overwhelmingly voted speed build. Like 6 of you guys voted, and it was amazing, and thank you for anybody who did vote on that poll. And so I was like, okay, we're gonna come in here, we're gonna build speed build. I had a speed build plan, it was a mansion, like I said, but I decided Moschino Stuff Pack, the Moschino, I keep pronouncing it wrong, Moschino Stuff Pack had just come out, and we had all these new items that I've yet to get to use, and a problem with Saloni, when nope, not City Living, I'm so sorry, this is a problem, recording at midnight when you wake up at like 6 in the morning, it doesn't go well. But what is that? What is that pack called? When Island Living came out, I didn't go building, and I didn't build with it until probably 2 weeks after it came out, and so I didn't really get a feel. I still have not gotten a feel for these items, whereas this build is like the representation of the Moschino Stuff Pack, and I used several packs that I think would go nicely with this pack. So, with that being said, it's not a cheat, because, like, if you watch my review, by the way, if you didn't watch my review, I'm not going to spoil it here, but I do grade it at the very, very end. I do tell you, if you guys are looking for any of these items, these objects that we do go through, what would be nicely paired with if you are brand new to starting Sims 4, or if you're just now kind of getting into the whole buying sub packs or expansion packs, or if you're looking to expand your collection. I always do that on my end of my reviews, that in case someone out there is really looking to make a bundle, or, you know, trying to maybe figure out if that one sub pack that you've been dying to want, but you haven't had a reason to buy, maybe it's perfect to combine these two together. So that's basically what I did here. I used a whole bunch of different items from Get Famous. Now, the only ones that are not necessary are the doors and the windows. I like them. I prefer them. But they're not necessary. I don't recommend Island Living with this at all. There's no correlation. Honestly, just don't. There's a couch on the upstairs, and there's doors. That's all I used. I don't recommend it. It's not my favorite. I mean, it is. I'm so torn by that. I have a few weeks before I have to really mark my name on my review for Island Living. But with this being said, for this one, I reviewed it all. It was very fun. Very, very fun video. I had a lot of fun editing that video. I highly recommend that video. The overview for this stuff hack. But either way, we did go ahead and create a sim. I totally brushed over that. We created a sim. I don't remember her name. She's super cute though, and she's this photographer. I did a story mode, and it got us a photography level, which is really cool. I'm pretty sure she's in the culinary career, but obviously you would kick her out and put her in freelance photography or something like that, or maybe not. My ideal character, I put it in my head, is a photographer in, you know, like she has a studio, that she comes and she hires clients, and they come and they take pictures, and then you upload them, and you do all this other fun stuff. And then, the back rooms are both her bathroom, and then also her, like, her kitchen area. Then upstairs is her bedroom, like it's a studio loft area. And then she has an outside patio, which is really, really small. The lot itself is small. And the lot also, if anybody is curious, is Sky Fitness Lot in The Sims 4 City Living. It's there in the middle. It's on all. It's like above the sky or whatever. It's super cool. I've never seen anybody build on this lot except for building, some venues. I've seen a few like generalistic venues, but never a residential lot ever placed here. And I understand why, because in the place like I don't know, St. Moschino is like one of those places that like it's the only like the spice district. They would say you could probably place a house and then like a separate lot. Everywhere else you feel like you're losing something if you place a house there. But I really like the idea of having it being on this edge of where you just see the world, type thing. And so that was kind of my vision for this. And so it's built on a hill, and I'm still not okay with the hill. I don't understand terrain tools. You're gonna see another video. It's a struggle for me. I promise. But I want to keep it all in here. I wanted you guys to see the raw footage. I wanted you guys to be able to come in here and just understand that this is a struggle for Jacob. That I need to work on my training before I can get good at it. I really like the inside so much. The photo studio area was so fun to decorate, guys. These items are so good. And I loved it. I loved every minute of it. It made me want to play the game so bad. Oh my gosh, it took me forever. It took me so much in me to be like, no, it's 12 o'clock at night. You need to stop. You need to record, whatever, the voiceover or the face. Because I don't really need a face for this one. Huh, didn't really think that, but either way, it's going to have a face. But the voiceover or whatever I decide to do, you need to do that right now so you can go to bed and wake up in the morning and make sure it's uploaded and all the fun jazzy stuff. You cannot play with a sim. Honestly, you're not supposed to. It does make me want to rethink my whole entire, current household. But that's the point, it's fine. I think we're going to play with a sim that's kind of dedicated to all this stuff in my streams, which I'm trying back. I'm not officially announcing them back on Twitch yet. I will in a later video if everything works out just planned, but we'll have to wait and see. Either way, I'm just super duper excited for this. I mean, the pack itself was okay, and like I said, I don't really want to talk too much about it. I'd say my least favorite aspect are the cast items, the clothes items. But I did want to showcase them in this video, and so that's why we do have the clip of me making the sim, since I think it's very important that we make the sim together. Even though it's for 2 seconds. But it was important, okay? It was important to me as a viewer to give you guys that content. And then we have, on top of that, we have the build itself, which I kind of wanted to resemble, when I was looking at pictures, which I didn't go off of any pictures, which is why the outside's kind of all wonky, because normally if I go off a picture, I'm a little bit better. I had an idea, and that is I wanted it above sea level. So I wanted terrain tools to be bobbed, and I wanted kind of like a double level staircase, and as you can see for progression, I don't know where we're at in the video, I can't watch it. I know I'm looking over here, it's because I hate looking at my viewfinder, so I'm just looking over at something different, basically. Yeah, my second monitor or something else. Either way, and I don't know, I had a lot of fun. It was different, it was interesting, the backyard took me a while, and really putting some final touches until the very end, but I really, really love how modern it looks. I like the style of it, and honestly, I really want to play in it. The outside, I'm not a huge fan of, and I know all you guys are probably going to say, no, it looks really cute, because I get that a lot, where I'm like, oh, I don't really like this, and you guys come in the comments, and you guys are like, no, dude, you did an amazing job, I'm so happy for you, this is such a great, great way, for you to do it, and I was like, wow, thank you, because I honestly just, I struggle with, self-confidence and things like that, as of what I think a lot of people struggle with, and especially with building in The Sims 4, which is such a weird thing to talk about self-confidence, but I built so much in The Sims 4, I have 60 speed builds, I have over 100 videos, maybe 150 videos here on YouTube dedicated to building, period, and I've never really felt truly confident about my builds, and so it's really nice to be that reassurance of no, you're doing a pretty good job, and a lot of my builds do become some more my popular builds, and so I like that, and this one's gonna have a clickbait title, Moschino speed build or whatever, trying to get your attention, but I called it the photo studio because I thought it was cute, and it was funny. Okay, because it's based off the photo, and it's a studio apartment, but you guys don't know it's a studio because it just looks like a photo. Yeah, it's residential. It also is expensive. It's $70,000, and there's no camera in it. I'm sorry. Okay, I guess I could have wanted to get to work. I don't know. Um, that's a really interesting thing, because, like, you can take pictures, selfies, all fine in game, but you have to have one of these packs to be a photographer, which is really, really interesting to me. There is an underwater camera, which you can take underwater pictures for island living, so I guess you can mix them all together. I don't know. Can you? I really do like how the game is becoming much more like a unit, where you're like, oh, I'm missing something, I really should buy it. You know, a lot of the early stuff are not so much unical, but I would say from sitting, actually, they're making Get to Work even more unical than it was before. Unical, is that even a word? Probably not. It's fine. I'm just really tired. It's fine. But like City Living Up, everything kind of flowed nicely into one thing, and so I'm very, very, very curious to see what they do with Witches. Witches is one of my most anticipated ones. I'm so excited to get another type of, you know, like, I want to know if we can have hybrids between witches and vampires. There's so many questions I have. I don't, like, can we have vampire aliens? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you have to choose? Like, can a parent be a vampire and an alien, and then the child be one or the other? Is it dominant towards the mother? But if it's two moms, and is it dominant towards the one who gets pregnant? These are all questions I could probably Google. I don't need your answer, but I want them. Okay, have you ever done that before? Wow, now I'm just super curious. Should I go play with a vampire instead and get them pregnant by an alien in my current household, and then just play fun this? Because, like, honestly, I'm over my apartment. I haven't played in it for a day, but I'm over it. I want to live in this apartment instead because it's so much cuter, and I love it so much. Me mocking an apartment build that I have posted on this YouTube channel. How exciting. Yeah, it's the 15th, and I've yet to play with my current household. That seems to be not a shock to anyone. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because we're coming to the end of, like, Happy Legacy. I'm getting off subject matter. Back to Moschino. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was interesting releasing this pack. I still think it was under contract. You know, that they were under contract, that they have to, in order for the brand to pick them up to widen the audience of The Sims, they would have to, also, it's probably due to revenue, and so much of that stuff, whoever did buy it, you know, went back into the game, which is nice. But I have a feeling it was also in the contract. You have to make a sub pack based on us, and yeah, because I don't know, we all thought sub packs were dead for a good reason. I mean, the last one's so infamous. This one's gonna be infamous. I mean, there's so many infamous stuff packs that it's just like, why are you making them when all we really want are the bigger stuff, such as game packs and expansion packs? And we understand as a community that they take longer to produce, and that's fine with us. But sub packs are nice. They're a nice little cushion. There's a lot of them. And so I do think I'm going to make my video. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to take some notes, and I'm going to make a whole video dedicated to my favorite stuff packs, since there is so many of them. There's been so many of these, you know, different things, and I have my favorites. But I want to say the most influential towards certain gameplays or something like that. I think I just need to start ranking them, I think, to help people who are looking to buy The Sims 4 and what they can look for, if that's their type of gameplay. Like, this is very much, like, not, like, I don't know. Like, I recommend this whole sub pack. Like, I got my sister downloaded onto her laptop through my account, by the fact that it's all about taking pictures, and she loves taking toddler pictures and birthing pictures. Della Gristy, I watched a few of her videos, and, you know, she was talking about how she just loves the idea of being able to capture the moments of the toddlers growing up in a more intimate way than before, and having places to put them and all this other stuff. Like, I think, honestly, there's some really good things here, and I'm very, very excited about it. I'm very, very happy for it, and I just can't be more. I'm just so excited, and it turned out to be a much better sub pack than I expected. Even though you can tell by my review, I wasn't a huge fan, since it is somewhat annoying. But I am grasping the ideas behind it. That was the first overview glance, whereas I am a little bit more keen to it. Hopefully tomorrow I'm really good at it when I stream it, so we'll see. Obviously, because I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to wait and ponder that then, and not now. But either way, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a big fat thumbs up. Don't comment down below. Hit the subscribe button. I'll see you all next time for another beautiful video. I am going to be, like I said, posting speed builds hopefully for the rest of the month. If not, there's a few coming down the line, but I figured we'll hit all the big marks. Machinima, then we'll do, like, you know, island living, and then we'll do, like, city living. Since I didn't really ever post a video for city living, like a speed build. So, I did, though. did I? I posted the furnished. I don't know. Either way, I'll talk to you guys very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye!